All right, hi everyone, thanks for coming out. My name is Daniel Flanagan, and this is my persuasive speech for Central Texas College. For the camera, this is my audience. Everyone say hi, Central Texas College.
Hello. Hello, camera.
CTT.
Hi, CTC.
Every day of your life is another lesson. If you learn the lesson well and apply it, whether positive or negative, you shape what happens tomorrow. This quote by David Ossey really sticks out to me. Turning 18 and leaving home for the first time to go to college or work is pretty easy, right? Well, if you disagree with what I have to say, then chances are you'll agree on the topic. Most children that leave home for the first time have little to no life skills. These skills range anywhere from financial management to changing a tire on a car. So many teenagers and young adults are on their own with few people able to teach them these things. After researching the subject, I've come to the conclusion that more life skill classes need to be taught in schools. I know that most education systems will say things such as, they're not important, or we don't have the budget for it. They need to realize the importance of these life skills. These kids are about to embark on a journey called life, and these skills are critical to their development. Let us start with an obvious argumentative statement. What I hear the most from people are, why don't the parents just teach them, or why don't they just ask the parents for help? I'll have to ask you, the audience, to think back when you first had to live on your own. You were probably young, late teens, early 20s, and think about how much you communicated with your parents about your life skill problems. I doubt you called them every day and informed them about how much you were in debt, and I guarantee that you had to learn a lot of those lessons the hard way. Now, some lessons in life we will have to learn the hard way, but don't you wish you would have learned some of those lessons in school? Evidence also shows that the younger you are, the easier it is to learn things. So what does this mean? If we teach these lessons in schools, these classes, then these children are going to take in more and learn more and keep that knowledge better than an adult would. According to advisors.com, the national average student loan debt for a bachelor's degree is $35,000. Now this is just strictly for a regular college. If you want to go to like a prestigious university like University of Florida, Florida State University, University of Georgia, it's pretty much going to be double that. So immediately after attending school, you're responsible to pay $35,000 of debt. Now given the debt is accumulated over a long span of time, the payments aren't horrible, but you still have to pay these payments on top of the necessities, which I call rent, utilities, insurance, car payments, etc., the things you have to pay. It would be extremely beneficial for these young kids to have a couple financial classes throughout their life before they're given their own salary to manage. Because when we all get that first job, we get all that money and we're like, oh yeah, it's all ours. And we don't realize that we don't even see most of that money because most of it's going towards bills. According to AutoMD.com, 2 of 3 teen drivers are clueless or have average knowledge on vehicle maintenance. Now I'm not saying that teenagers should be able to build an engine or install a radio, but I do think that they should learn the basics such as changing a tire, changing your oil, vehicle inspection checks, and preventive maintenance checks. Vehicles are dangerous to operate without proper knowledge, and knowing these skills can save money and possibly a life. So now we can ask ourselves, how do we solve the problem? Well, the first thing would be those of us that have a lot of life experience, a lot of life skills knowledge, would be to pass on what we have learned. An example would be, I saw 2 university students attempting to change a tire. It was obvious they were clueless on what they were doing, so I offered my time to help them and instruct them how to properly do it. We should thrive to help those around us and put away our selfish desires. If we continue to do this, we will see a constant improvement over time as far as life skill knowledge. This year alone, several thousand teenagers will be living either alone or with a roommate and have no idea how to properly take care of themselves. You cannot fully prepare someone for life, but you can work with others and train them as much as possible. What makes people learn are the choices that are made and the knowledge from our mistakes. My plan may seem little or unnecessary, but I truly believe that if we teach more life skill classes, it will benefit the children of tomorrow. Again, I want to thank everyone for coming out here. That concludes my speech. Thank you for your time. Yay.